Breckenridge officials okay agreements for workforce housing neighborhood project after months-long stall. Officials approved an agreement with the project's developer and the Summit School District at a recent meeting to get the project moving. Economic uncertainty, among other factors, have drawn out the processes of bringing what officials are calling Breckenridge's last workforce housing neighborhood, the Runway neighborhood, into fruition. The town is committed. There still isn't a completely finalized product that the town is committed to. At a May 27th meeting, Breckenridge Town Council approved an agreement solidifying a swap of land for housing units between the town and Summit School District, which had unanimous approval and gave preliminary approval to the development agreement, which did not have unanimous approval. The Runway neighborhood was long planned to be a 148-unit neighborhood geared towards the workforce, featuring a mix of housing types between multi- and single-family homes. It was always planned to be done in phases, and officials landed on a first phase with 81 units and a second phase with 67 units. Concerns ramping up regarding the economy at the start of spring caused the town to hit the pause on committing to both phases. It had signed on for phase 1, which will come with a near $33 million subsidy. Commentary. That's the subsidy that developers get for developing affordable housing. That's the subsidy that developers get for developing housing that's labeled as affordable. While it is thought by staff a second phase could happen, both agreements approved May 27th acknowledged the possibility of the planned second phase of the project not happening, which is partly dependent on the size of the subsidy they can get from the government for the second half, a government that has recently decided that it wants to slash all kinds of programs that are designed to support and help people. The town tried to approve a developer agreement in March, but it fell through when the staff decided it would be best to bring it back to the drawing board for several reasons, including the developer's asks and economic uncertainty, causing question marks around Phase 2. Town staff members showed more support for approval this time around. So now I'm going to read off the schedule so you get an idea of how long it takes communities to develop these projects. Summer 2025, Phase 1 groundbreaking on civil work. June 2026, Phase 1 vertical construction starts. So in a year from now, they're going to start construction. April 2027, another year. Phase 2 infrastructure construction start. So that's all the permits and stuff. May 2028, Phase 2 vertical construction start. So that's when they actually start building. March 2030, Phase 1 vertical construction complete. And then December 2031, Phase 2 vertical construction complete. So that's like 6 years worth of stuff. And they may only do Phase 1 if they can't get the finances worked out. Commentary. We will continue to cover the nearby mountain towns and their struggles to provide housing that the people who live there can afford. High-end property meant to be rented to vacationers, tourists, hotels, timeshares are overdeveloped in these areas. And while they make money for the landowners, it means that the people that live in these communities can't afford to live in those places. So, the communities struggle to build developments where the people who live there can afford. For more details, check the link in the description. Thank you for watching The Wright Report. That's WRIGHT, with your host, Benjamin Wright. Homeless news and housing policy, the right way.